What's going on, everybody? It's Adonis at Absolutely Tech, and today we're going to be going over the Powerbeats 2 wireless headsets. So this is the second generation Powerbeats Wireless 2 headsets that Beats by Dre has announced and has been shipping now for the past few months. I've had these now for a few months on my own, so I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on them and my experience that I've had. So let's get into it. First thing, build quality. Very nice, water resistant. I don't have an issue with sweat with these. I really enjoy that since I dance and I work out with these on a daily basis. So I haven't had any water issues with the headset. Comfort is really nice. They have these little flexible bands here, so they're not really stiff, so they don't hurt my ears at all. And they also have different size ear, I don't know what you want to call it, like inserts for your ears. And I'm guessing the cone will change the bass depending on the size of them as well, but you would have to try that on your own to see if there's any sound difference for your ears. Now they do have a USB charger on the bottom of these headsets there. They have like this little, I don't want to say it's watertight, but it's a little seal to cover that up there. And then there's a power button here that you would press and hold to turn on the headset. And if it's for the first time, it would automatically go into pairing mode. So you don't have to press and hold for a certain amount of time to pair them. It would automatically go into that, which I loved a lot. On the right-hand side, or probably the left-hand side, I would say, there is a microphone with a couple of buttons, volume up, volume down, and the play or stop. Now on an iPhone, if you press that, it'll play the music. Press it once, it will stop. If you double tap, it will go to the next song. If you triple tap, it would repeat the song or go to the previous song, depending on where you are in the song you're listening to. So they function very similar to a regular headset, but it's wireless. Now, battery life. Battery life is very important. And for me, because I wear them constantly, I want something that's gonna last me more than a couple of hours. Very excited to say these give me about 2 to 3 days of off and on usage. I use them when I'm at the gym, when I'm dancing, maybe when I'm just listening to music leisurely, on a lunch break, things like that. And I get a couple of days, maybe 3 max out of the battery life on these, which is phenomenal. I love that a lot. The Jaybirds just did not have the battery life. So I do enjoy that quite a bit. So sound. The sound on these are pretty awesome for a Bluetooth headset. Bluetooth was never meant to take high quality audio. It was developed for telecommunications, for voice. That was really the idea. And then it just kind of developed over time for streaming audio over them. So I was never expecting a Bluetooth headset to be extreme on the end of sound quality, but these are very good. Sound profile is really nice. There's not a lot of bass. It's enough bass. It doesn't overpower the music though. So if you're a Beats activist, you'll enjoy them. If you're somebody that isn't a Beats activist or enjoys Beats sound, I would try them out to get an idea of what they sound like, because it's not probably what you think. And I really enjoyed these because of that. So one of the things that I did come across when I first got these headsets was, because I watched video, there was a syncing issue with the lips and the voice going to the Bluetooth headset. And I was trying to figure out why. It didn't really bug me too much, but it did have a little of annoyance, and it may annoy some of you. I just wanted to bring that out. But what I did find out is if you connect this to your computer, there is a Beats website for a firmware update for the headsets that will actually fix the syncing for voice. And I found that out, and I'll leave that in the description below so you guys can go there if you want to update the firmware on your Beats headset. Now, it isn't something that's just specific to Beats. However, if you do have a Bluetooth headset, there may be firmware updates for those headsets, including sound profiles, syncing issues, things like that, maybe something to do with battery life enhancements. So check that out for, maybe your Bluetooth headset or Bluetooth speakers in the future to see if there's any improvements in updates. So my final thoughts on these is I thoroughly enjoy these. I'm actually, I've had them now for about 5 months, and I didn't really know if I was going to enjoy them, but man, I still have them. I love them. I use them daily. and I didn't really think I was going to, so that's probably the exciting thing for me. But what do you guys think? Are you guys into Bluetooth headsets? Do you not really care for them? What were your experiences with them? Leave them down in the comment section below. If you guys have any headset tutorials or things that you want me to cover, or maybe some other headsets you want me to review, leave that in the comments for me as well. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, guys. Until next time, see you later.